I'm Chris Lawrence with your top stories in North Texas. It's been 3 months since Daniel Erving drowned in Lake Ray Hubbard, and as Luke Clary reports, high-profile civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump has joined the family's legal team.
Justice for Daniel Erving.
Justice for Daniel Erving.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump wants a grand jury to review the death of Daniel Erving.
Send it to a grand jury, build a case, argue it zealously, just as if it was your child.
Crump has joined the Erving family's legal team 3 months after the 18-year-old drowned at Lake Ray Hubbard. Police have charged 19-year-old Lucas Roper and a 16-year-old with tampering with physical evidence. An arrest warrant alleges Daniel's clothes and cell phone were discarded and that Roper deleted communications with Daniel. Neither teen has been charged with causing his death. The family also released surveillance video and says it shows Daniel getting into a car with the two teens. Daniel's mother became alarmed when his phone went dark.
I said it's just suspicious. He's not answering his texts. He's not answering his phone.
The medical examiner ruled Erving's death here an accidental drowning. But Crump says the discarded cell phone and clothing and the deleted messages between Roper and Erving warrant a deeper review.
I think the prosecutor can make the case if they have the will to make the case.
The DA's office says it doesn't comment on pending cases. In Dallas, I'm Luke Clary.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is taking aim at LinkedIn. He claims fake or misleading job opportunities entice users to subscribe to LinkedIn Premium, an add-on that costs $40 to $70 a month. Paxton says the company reported nearly $18 billion in revenue last year and says LinkedIn can do more vetting before publishing those listings. LinkedIn just issued a new statement saying, quote, "Our policies require that jobs posted be authentic and accurately represented. For many jobs posted on LinkedIn, we also display the company's response time and whether they're currently reviewing candidates, which helps job seekers know if it is a current active job opportunity." Democrats and Republicans came together in a rare show of unity to pass an affordable housing bill. Natalie Haddad explains what it aims to do.
This has been called the most sweeping housing reform in decades, and it passed with bipartisan support even without President Donald Trump's signature. It's called the 21st Century Road to Housing Act, and the goal is pretty simple: make it easier and cheaper to build more homes. The law limits how many single-family homes large investors can buy. It also cuts red tape by making manufactured homes cheaper to build, speeding up approvals for some projects, and easing some environmental reviews. For renters, it makes it easier to build apartments, expands public housing in some areas, and adds new protections. Now, supporters say the changes are meant to increase the housing supply and help lower costs over time. The law also creates a pilot program to expand bank lending, along with new grants and incentives for businesses. President Trump initially backed the bill and was scheduled to sign it into law back in June on the 24th. He canceled that signing ceremony last minute in protest because he wants Congress to pass the Safe America Act, a piece of legislation requiring proof of citizenship to vote. Because the president did not veto this housing law, though, it still went into law without his signature. In the newsroom, I'm Natalie Haddad. I'll send it back to you.
Dallas won't elect a new mayor until next year, but senior political reporter Jason Whiteley spoke exclusively with Michael Hinojosa, the first man to launch his campaign.
First of all, I'm back.
For 4 years now, Dr. Michael Hinojosa has waited to make this announcement.
And what Dallas needs now is strong, proven, transparent leadership. And I'm that guy.
Hinojosa now the first to declare he is running for Dallas mayor, launching his campaign outside City Hall, then sitting down with us in an interview for Sunday's Inside Texas Politics.
What do you think's really at stake in this election in 15 months?
I think what's at stake is credibility. I mean, Dallas is a big boy. I mean, Governor Abbott won't leave because this is the 5th largest economy in the world. And Dallas is the driver of that economy.
Hinojosa twice led Dallas ISD as superintendent, managing personalities and priorities on the 9-member school board. But building coalitions on council has eluded previous mayors. Still, Hinojosa says losing AT&T's global headquarters and the Dallas Stars, both to Plano, shows that Dallas leaders have lost direction.
One of the biggest flashpoints in the city today is the future of Dallas City Hall. To be clear, do you support investing in the current building or moving on from it so that land can be redeveloped?
If it was my decision, I probably would not do that because the
Not do
numbers
what?
going to not invest in the current structure.
So move on from it.
It's not functional. It's not efficient.
Here's one interesting nugget of Dallas political trivia. The city is more than 42% Hispanic, but it has never elected a Latino mayor, a piece of history that Hinojosa hopes to change. In Dallas, I'm Jason Whiteley.
Things are getting a bit heated in the sports world, and the Texas Rangers are on fire. So much so, they decided to celebrate with an ice water bath, which caught WFAA's Michelle Montaigne by surprise. She was doing post-game interviews after their walk-off win against the Astros. The Rangers are first in the AL West right now. Tuesday was the last of 9 World Cup matches in North Texas, and the stars came out for France versus Spain. English legend David Beckham picked up a cowboy hat from McKinney Hat Company, and he's been spotted out and about over the past few days, including a stop at Terry Black's barbecue. Norway's Erling Haaland also made a point to get some brisket at Terry Black's and was seen sporting one of their T-shirts. But it's a completely different souvenir that's going viral right now. When Haaland stepped off the plane back in Norway, he was clutching a taxidermy raccoon, telling reporters it, quote, followed me home. Haaland actually bought it at Wild Bill's Western store, and the owner told the Washington Post other players picked up boots, belt buckles, and all kinds of Western wear. Hosting 9 World Cup matches has been the experience of a lifetime, and based on how it's gone, we can't wait to welcome the world back to North Texas again.
The people here,
like Dallas, like sports event is amazing, excited.
I fell more and more in love with the Americans the more I am here.
I'm just never going home ever. I might stay in Dallas. I want to stay.
you want to stay?
Yeah.
Today in Texas, in Dallas, Viva Mexico!
This is extraordinary power and connectivity that reminds us that what unites us is far bigger than what divides us.
It's been a heck of a run. Would love to do it again for the Women's World Cup in 2031. And those are your headlines from North Texas.